Howdy, howdy, howdy. Time to stream more Jimmy! Time to shuffle my things around on my too small desk. Time to turn this down in my ears a little bit. So, last time I was doing a bunch of post-game content, and I kept getting whooped by the King's Cup, and so after stream I did a little grinding, and well, I beat it. The King's Cup itself isn't interesting enough to necessitate showing on screen, but there is still the last exhibition match afterwards, so we can do that. And I will never remember where any of the things are, as I go over to Grim Echoes instead of Kingland. Let's see here. Level 70, almost across the board. 29 on Phoenix. It's looking good. So, check the skills again. Called shot. Circuit fire. Combust. Yeah, so I want to start as Pumpa so I can do the mana burn. I think everything's all good. Also, for beating the King's Cup, and actually a few times, I was able to get Hitami the Sun Badge, so her stats are considerably higher. Did I get the... yeah, I think I got the Galaxy Badge. Yeah. Did I not put it on anyone or something? Where is it? There it is. I put it on Andrew. That's right, because it teaches Kung Fu Punch, so I'm able then to teach him Roughhouse and Pulverizing Light to have things to do on other turns. And of course the stats are just nice. And yeah, 575 attack, 304 attack, and 237 magic attack. That's still not all that much. 702 magic attack, get in! And Helga's pure support, so her stats don't matter. Aside from agility. Special exhibition, and it is time to fight. I think you know who. The Petty Thugs. Yo, kid! My sword arm's been itching to show you why they call me Johnny Katana now. We're not gonna be pushovers this time. If you lose, Jimmy, I want you to know that it won't make you a loser. Thanks, Big Norman. You're the real man. To be a winner, you just gotta be the best you can be. Punch each other. Look at them, they look good. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and mana burn and switch right over to Phoenix, because I don't know how the warm-up on Phoenix's big sacred immolate works. So it'll be ready in 2 turns, so I should called shot next turn. Buff Jimmy. Where'd everything go? Focus. Roughhouse. And Lunar 3. Lots of big AoEs flying around. Those are some big hits, but they got big health bars. Also, more importantly, one of the things I did pick up was the Champion's Gi, or the Master's Gi or whatever, which gives auto crits in exchange for having very low defenses. So Jimmy crits everything now. Next turn is gonna be the big one. Yeah, just Kung Fu Punch. Big Norman, I guess. Dee Dee's got that rabbit punch. Yeah, these aren't going to be nearly as big, but next turn. Oh boy, next turn. Ooh, that was close. Well, Jimmy's gonna have to make do without being healed, because I want everything. I want that. So, Hitami will throw an item on him. That's what I'll do. And I'll, like, first aid Hitami, and then ants for Jimmy. No! No! Soiled it! Pep talk. I gotta pull everything together here. Stop that! Stop it! This is where having Lars would help a lot. Who was faster again? He told me he's faster. So... high five... alarm clock. Gotta get Jimmy back to, like, full health. Oh, come on! Guess that doesn't do much damage. So Jimmy will... Sacred Fire on Andrew. Well, Sunny Day... And, Lunar Serene's still 2 turns out. Yeah, let's just, like, Kung Fu Punch someone. Jerk! Alright, gotta try again. High five. Alarm clock. Dang it! Alright, this looks like it's gonna be a loss. Come on, stop bullying! No bully! Did you really think you could beat us? We're the final members of the Petty Thugs. Our pride makes us invincible. Well, I have life insurance, so I don't lose any money. So let's try again. I should have checked to see if I went back to full health or just one. That'd be awkward. Yeah, having Lars definitely would help here to soak some of those hits. Alright, we're back to full health. Oh, but I'm not in pumpkin form. Oh well. I'll do without. I suppose I'll just buff Andrew for his roughhouse turn. Well, I guess I won't. Alright, I have decided Dee Dee gets it first. Cold shot. Sunny day. Nah, just high five. Kung Fu punch. Kung Fu punch. Put it all on Dee Dee. Gotta get rid of her because she's so fast. Ooh, 7,000. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, that's scary. Alright. Immolate. Buff. Rejuvenate. Reset cooldowns. And another Lunar Serene. Everyone goes hard this turn. Oh, so much for Andrew. But Jimmy's still here. Here's the warm-up. And the pitch! Yeah! Oh, that would have been 50% stronger, too, had I used, it's only a 2-turn cooldown. Had I used, the pumpkin thing. Well, let's go pumpkin now. Mana burn. Ghost fire. Let's just get everyone up and at 'em. Big Norman's like, oh man, I don't feel so good. Hey, no fair! So you can steal Johnny Katana's katana just as you'd stolen his knives. I didn't go for it, but it does take him out of the fight. His attack goes from like 350 to 1. And he just spends the rest of the fight crying. You cheated! Yeah, I tried again. That is kind of cheating. Nah, the kid beat us fair and square. We've got to accept that. Wow, Dee, you just reminded me of the boss. Yeah, maybe he was cooler than I gave him credit for. You saw something in Jimmy, so it's no surprise that we lost this one. But you know what? You saw something in us too. Yeah, you really gave me the business last fight. Yeah, if the boss were here, he'd say something like, "Destiny is a path a man carves with his own hands." Then he'd show us a roundhouse kick he'd been working on. Guys, I think we're taking away from the kids' moment. Got the cartoon hammer. So the cartoon hammer is, I think, the highest physical damage of any item aside from the encyclopedia set. Anyone can use it, and it gives 150 attack, but it reduces your agility to 1. Like, I can think of that being good on Jonathan Bear. Maybe I should give Jonathan Bear another try. I have the money now to support his Super Ball habit. And like, that does sound super dope. I don't know. Having AoE isn't really useful for any of the bonus fights from here on. There is one more against a group, but you have to focus a target first anyway. So doing AoE damage isn't actually helpful. So I don't really see much point in keeping Hitami around. Yeah, let's go pick up the bear and try him again. Yeah, I'm not gonna give him the burning tuxedo. She can keep that. And then we will finally head into the heart dungeon, the heart prison, the heart place. I also do need to stop by Shinryu to get the super balls, so I'll have them right now. So stop by Shinryu. Come. God, that's so expensive. I'll buy a couple cherry bombs too. And like 2 of these. The magic attack things are good for Jimmy. In case he's like in Phoenix form and has something queued up for a big hit, you know. Okay, back to Home Flower real quick. Pick up Jonathan Bear. You have to take Hitami out first. Alright, B-Man. A little underleveled, but that's fine. Cartoon hammer, coat of pockets, everything bag, and yeah, the sun badge. And then these aren't that important. Kung Fu Punch will be okay, and I don't think you'll be able to get off Soul Sparks that well. Adrenaline Shot, yeah, there we go. I accidentally hit the ending again. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb and bad. Hey, come on. Come back to me. Stream, what are you doing? Come on. I opened up the game. Come on. It's upside down. Why are you like this? There we go. Okay. Whew. Oh man, that's really embarrassing though. It didn't take that long. You know what? The game is just telling me, don't did she tell me, you big palooka? So let's do the fight again. And not did she tell me this time. Fine, I've learned my lesson. And this time I can even start the fight as Poompa as I intended. Boy howdy, that was embarrassing. You just don't think about it, you know? And once you've gotten the warning once, you don't get it again. Mana burn. Phoenix. Combust. Buff. Focus. I want to analysis early. Nah. Roughhouse. Lunar Survey. Okay. Okay. Andrew getting startled there is actually really good, because now he won't get countered by Johnny. Ooh, that's really scary. That called shot. I'll just have her Comforting Smile this turn. Can Roughhouse again, and Kung Fu Punch Dee Dee. You know, just get her gone as fast as possible. Alright, full power is ready. Ooh, Johnny might do his instant kill next turn. Alright, Immolate. Buff. First Aid. Protect and Lovely. Just everything on Jimmy. No oh no! No! It was going so well. Oop. The fact that AoEs stop when you die from a reflect is so sad. Because if that weren't the case, it would have killed Johnny before he got a chance to do his AoE, and the family would have been fine. Bust, buff, focus. Roughhouse. Finish me. And I guess he's not doing it again this time. That is some nice damage, though. Cold shot. Comforting Smile. Rough House. Kung Fu Punch on DD. Ah, sleep. Boo. Ooh, that's really, really bad. Pep talk. No. Mental clarity on Jimmy and alarm clock on Heat. Well, at least I didn't run into that again. Okay, let's just go for the immolate. Buff. Kung Fu Punch. Have her nutrition keep herself. Good, that's really good. There we go. Yeah, not called shot. Did so it wasn't as strong as it could have been, but like that's still real good. And also a Kung Fu Punch. I already used it. Elm Starshine, sure. Just have Jimmy finish him off, I guess. Okay, this time without triggering the end game. Let's just go straight to the heart prison this time. And I won't be giving anyone the cartoon hammer. Did not know DD could put up a magic barrier. That's so sad. But I got him. I got him twice now. So there's not much left to do. It's basically just the heart prison and the dark dungeon. Which I haven't shown yet, but it kind of sucks, so... there's a heal here. I mean, that makes sense. Oh, that's right. You need to bring along the person corresponding with each one, don't you? So first I need to bring the person with that face. That's Buck, I think, right? Oh, we're going back into the danger zone. Let's save first. Yeah. Optimist. No, stop. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's Buck. So let's unequip Andrew. Oh, yeah. I have to get rid of Andrew first. Yep. Oops. Stop! That's the right one, right? Let's go there first and then think about equipping him. That's the bathroom. That's the door we want to leave through. Yeah, okay. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, just let him have low agility, I guess. Or, could give him the Bloody Knuckles, which is an interesting weapon since it does more damage as his health gets lower. And then you can give him the barbed wire wristband and the hide toxin, which is a special item I found in the Dark Dungeon. It gives him a ton of extra attack, but it also makes Inner Rage triple his attack and makes him lose 25% HP per turn. I'm gonna try this out. Instead of the barbed wire wristband, give him the mixtape, so that he gets the double attack more. And so you just Inner Rage and like bonk bonk. Well, I suppose it's only useful for bosses. So for regular encounters, yeah, it would be better to just give him the Cartoon Hammer, Champion G, Champion Gi, and just like max out his attack. Kung Fu Punch, yeah, that's good. Roughhouse and Reckless Charge, give him that big hit. And he has 455 attack, like that's pretty good. I feel really bad. Could you get me some medicine? I'm not sure what's wrong with me, so just get as much medicine as you can. There's a toy box behind him. Can't even avoid the fights here, wow. Let's see how they are in terms of health, how they stand up to this level 70 party. Not well enough, it seems. Lots of experience. I'm going to change over to Punch Tonica because I want to max out its level. So even though it's not ideal, that's what I'm going to do. And is just Jimmy enough with the Dreamstone? With the auto crits, yes. So this will be a good opportunity to level up Punch form. At least until I start shaking out the medicine, because that's going to make him weaker. Suppose I don't have to have Hitomi and Buck guard, I can just skip their turns. Eh. Yeah, well, what's in here? I suppose it's the next room. Yeah, I guess you'll only have to do the puzzle to, like, get the... Oh, I didn't mean to start the fight. Hey. Well, imagine Pumpkin. Mana burn. Called shot. Buffy Tommy for Lunar Serene. I'll wait on the Reckless Charge. Let's just Kung Fu Punch. Ah, something gross. Only one person is actually weak to sick. It could be sicked. Ghostfire, buff Jimmy, Kung Fu Punch, First Aid to heal the sick, and see that Reckless Charge, baby. Why not? Everyone's afraid. And that unfortunately means I lose the Called Shot buff. Called Shot, buff Buck, Kung Fu Punch, Reckless Charge. $5,500 damage without a crit and without any real buffs. That is pretty nice. Ghostfire, buff Jimmy, and Insult to free Hitomi. Because if you don't do it fast enough, she will just die. And she got terminal anyway, so she's gonna die in 3 turns regardless. 12,500. Pop a big heal. Actually, mana burn. I guess I'll do another cold shot. High five. Give him the cola. And let's rejuvenate. Yeah, that makes sense. Big attack next turn. Let's imagine the Vampire for the 400% move. Black Fountain buff. Kung Fu Punch. Reckless Charge. Really give it to him this turn. $23,000 damage. And we are moving on. And now I can get rid of Buck. Who's that? Yeah, that's Helga. So let's get rid of Buck. Get Andrew back. Buck is okay. Andrew is better. Maybe learn to lift a bit more like your dad, Buck. I gotta blow my nose. There, that's better. Add Andrew. Equip Andrew, don't forget that. Burglar wristband, and Galaxy badge, and Roughhouse, and Pulverizing Light. And he's good to go. Back to punch form for the experience. Because once you get... Once you get up to level 50 with punch, you can give yourself an ability that gives 25% all stats. Which, obviously is never going to be as good as 50% main stat. But... you can put it on Jimmy. You can put it on the secondary or tertiary one, so you can have the 50% and the 25% when in base Jimmy form, which is going to be a little bit better than the extra 20% from Pumpkin form or the extra 10% from Phoenix form. It's actually pretty marginal, but it is, I would say, worth it. Plus, you can have like additional agility or additional defenses or some sort of immunity, depending on what you want. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that's still good enough. Cat, no bugging me. Cat, you little tickle sniffs. I don't think I ever encountered this enemy. Let's hit it very hard. Nah, it's tanky. I don't think that 1800 would have been enough on its own. Let's see how far I need to go. I'm real close to 50 with punch, so it won't take that long. Like that should do well. I don't get it. It's just a dead end. Yeah, Helga does move before he to me, so I can do the moon energy. Oh, if it'll crit, yeah, obviously that'll be better. Where else can I go? Nice try. Helga's immune to immunodeficiency. Hey. I don't get it. What do I do? Does it want me to punch something? Maybe shake this? No? I don't get it. It just looks like a dead end. I'll boo. No Gronk. Can I grab these? No. Do I need to flower something? No. God, it's counting the whole dungeon. It's funny. Set it on fire? Oh, can I? No, I can't get across here. Oh, God, I'm so blind. It wasn't a puzzle at all. It's just that's the path. Wow. Go me. Should probably save periodically, just in case, you know. Bum, 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 bum. Nice. Confidence. Counter. Not actually that useful. Some of these are just so low level, like, I should just raise them, you know? For the stats. Can't be healed. No thanks. Yeah, I think early riser is just the right one. Yeah, let's be like the flower or something. Let's just get some levels, man. Flower actually has 100% magic attack, so that should easily clear. What's Jimmy's equipment at the moment? Yeah, Grandmaster Key, and then all the magic stuff. Okay, just making sure. hadn't done something weird with it. I have heard people complaining that the post-game is kind of boring. I mean, I see it. I see what they're talking about. It's just some very basic dungeon crawling and refighting stronger versions of bosses you'd already beaten. There's something down here. There's shinies. So many of my characters are like immune to status now because of like trinkets and whatever. Getting more HP on Jimmy is very much appreciated, I will say. Nah, I'll go ahead and skip that one. Hopefully this isn't yeah, it's the toy box. I was gonna say, hopefully this isn't progress. And that I accidentally skipped the treasure. Generally speaking, the items found in this super dungeon are, like, top tier weapons for the characters they represent. Designer handbag. So, like, yeah, this is really good stats for her. Like, 60 attack and 50 magic. Obviously, that's really good, but, like, she ain't attacking. She's using the Dreamstone. She's not pure support, Helga. Because giving someone else 50% more damage is way more than she could accomplish normally. Incidentally, Helga does have a weapon that's sort of like the Encyclopedia. It gives her 250 attack, not 300. But actually that's fine, because she has just like naturally 50 more attack than Andrew at level 100. So it about evens out. It also turns her high five into Magnificent Combo, essentially. It's got a unique name, but it's a 300% physical. You might be able to use it every turn though, I'm not sure. So like, she does actually get a skill to make use of that attack, unlike Andrew, who has to rely entirely on trinkets and manuals. But like, I don't know. And Andrew has focus. That's the big difference. And focus is just so important. Without if you don't have focus, you're doing 50%, you know, well, not 50% less damage because fractions are weird. You're doing a third less damage, or you're missing out on 50% more damage. Those statements are not irreconcilable. They're not mutually exclusive. Feels weird. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go to level up classes, I'll say that. It's unfortunate that the positive work ethic trait is, like, really bad at leveling things, because you have to put your one, you know, your one passive slot to it, so you're not getting the extra damage, so it's hard to train unless you're killing battles with someone else. I guess you could do heat to me and level up the imaginations faster that way. I just talked myself into it. You know how it goes. I assume that's the boss. So let's switch over to Pumpkin. The slow way. And let's give him the business. Ah, it's the queen. Spookums. Excuse me. As before, the queen just isn't that dangerous. Like, yeah, she's got her suit, she's got her gimmicks, but like, what's she doing with them? Not much. Go right over to Phoenix. and just combust to this turn. We're gonna buff Andrew, Lunar Serene, and focus. Yeah, Kung Fu Punch. Hey, that's either a full heal or a full death. There's nothing you can do about it. Alright, called shot. We're gonna buff Hitami. Suppose I can do the reset to get a buffed Lunar Serene, and then we're going to analysis. Let's get the big damage. Omae wa mo shinderu. And go! 79,000, that's what I'm talking about, baby! And the mucus is already back. Yeah, I can talk to the king. He doesn't want to talk. That's what I have to say about that. Turn to the entrance. Blech. Who's up next? That's... Who is that? Is that Jonathan Bear? I think that's Jonathan Bear. I'm so paranoid about exiting by doors now. Yeah. Menus. Check his... Yeah, supportive. Okay. Well, now I need to go buy them balls again. Cartoon hammer. Coda pockets. Sun badge. Everything bag. Kung Fu punch. Adrenaline shot. Leave through the closet. And let's go and buy the super balls. That is not where you buy the super balls. Yeah, go ahead and buy 10. Buy a couple cherry bombs while I'm here. Oh yeah, and the smoke bombs. Fine, fine, take all my money. Not that there's anything really left for me to buy, although there is one thing. So I've mentioned before that there are these like progress markers for beating hard challenges in the game. One of them you just buy for 200,000 bucks. Which like... Yeah. You know what? While I'm on the way to the fight, let's just put on the training manual. Because Jonathan is not going to be useful in clearing the encounters. I'm gonna have to move those around, aren't I? I sure am. Combust, buff, roughhouse, pass. Cat's trying to get my attention, but like, I'm busy, cat. Yeah, I said it. He gave me a look like, how dare you? Time to very slowly move this over to a little gas hole. Incidentally, the puzzle that's similar to this in Grim Echoes, you don't actually do for the light bulb, you do it for just like a piece of equipment that's not very good. So it's very skippable, and I'm glad, because it takes a million years. You know, how about we blob? Get some blob levels for the defense. I mean, that's what's important about it. Oh, but he might be too slow. Wow, he's slower than Andrew now. Alright, I'll buff Andrew then. It. Oh, he's doing it! Whenever my cat wants my attention really bad, he starts chewing on paper. He knows it gets right under my skin. Don't think cats aren't intelligent. They know how to bother you. They put all their intelligence points into nagging. I love them now. Oh, when he chews on paper, it gets right in my brain holes. Set that on fire. Oh! Gotta find another skull. I found another skull. Slow process of dragging it over. I suppose you don't have to do this, but I want the thing even though I'm not gonna use it. I want it. There are a lot of block pushing puzzles in Wild Arms 3 that I'm playing off stream, and yeah, they're just this slow. Anytime you get the chance to use the steady dolls and the mighty gloves to move them instead, that's so much better. It's so much faster. But man, when you're doing the Millennium puzzles and you have to do it by hand, it's just like, come on, get a move on. Excited to see what sort of sick damages Jonathan Bear can do with those super balls. So there's only 2 skulls, but that's because the last one you can just set on fire. Plow. 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 I was under the impression you could. Jonathan Bear's not that important. That's what I have decided. I won't get too beat up about missing an item. Enemies here seem to be giving less experience. Well, whatever. Alright, go over to Ghosty, and let's get on it. Actually... yeah. Yeah, let's just be base Jimmy form. Let's do it. Let's start a fight in Jimmy form. I'm sorry. Do you really want me to drag this all the way out? Can this even, like, change zones? I imagine not. This feels unnecessary. Like, can I take it outside? No. You actually want me to... Actually want me to take it over here? Yeah, he doesn't have anything to say about this place. Fresh. Pretty nice. Remember, the boxes take like half damage from all attacks. So it's to be the Bjards, is it? Well, they've got a nasty surprise coming. Who even needs to, like, call shot and do everything when I can just, like... I suppose I will anyway. Called shot. Buff Andrew. Focus. And Roughhouse. Let's throw a ball, just for fun. See how it does. I'm so excited. $5,400 damage every turn for 10 turns. Hey, that's not bad. Okay. Mana burn. Immolate's not ready yet? That's fine. Ghostfire, buff. Kung Fu Punch. Another ball! 14,000 damage. Miss. Oh well. Bonk. 6,600 damage. Cold shot. Sunny day. Analysis. Sure, energize. What's Jonathan gonna do with that MP? Alright. Next turn we give him the business. Immolate, buff. Everyone else just guard. 100,000. 6-digit damage. Alright, no, because I'm Jimmy form. Well, Grimclaw got pretty thoroughly cleansed. Wait. Who's next? I suppose that's Lars. Lars it is! It's kind of annoying how you have to leave every time. Equipment, Jonathan, clear. Remove. Go pick up Lars, who haven't touched all of postgame. Just make sure that's the right person. Yep. Alright, so for Lars, we want defense. Just defense. I mean, counters physical attack, but like with what damage, you know? It's got Coda Pockets. I never did take the training manual off Jonathan Bear. Oh, you get it too. Whatever. And who cares? Adrenaline shot and rejuvenate, sure. Okay, next up, Lars. Switch back over to something that needs leveling. How is Slimer doing? Oh god, that's terrifying. Oh, sweet Lord Almighty, that's terrifying. The Piranha attacks 3 times, and the Yes Man will attack with him every time. That's like, oh, that's like 6 attacks. Plus the bust of house undulate, because I need someone to take those hits. And punch, and punch, and chomp, and punch, and punch, and chomp, and punch, and punch. Jesus. And immunodeficiency. How's Slimer doing? 25? Got a ways to go. Wonder what the puzzle's gonna be here. Look at that guy. He's got fingers. I don't know, just have Lars undulate every turn. Keep the team safe. What else is he gonna do, you know? Got the squad back together, the endgame squad. I don't know which way am I supposed to go. Incidentally, if you want the absolute max hit from this game, you can't be using the Grandmaster's key to guarantee crits, because its stats are really poor. You could put something with good stats on there, with extra like magic attack or extra physical attack or whatever. So, and you just have to hope for the crit, you know? So, I could get more than 100,000 damage, in theory. Unlikely as it would be. And that's why having Andrew on the party is nice. Doing that souped up combo attack basically 3 times at once due to an analysis. Analysis. I might just be done with the game today. I'm not... God, do I want to do the Dark Dungeon? It's so long. I guess. We'll see. If and when I get whooped by the last boss of this place, because it's real nasty, I'll probably just go for the Dark Dungeon for a while. I guess that's the end. Lars did not even level up once. Give him the sun badge, sure. Whatever the puzzle was, I guess I missed it. Oh well. Oh. Oh, man. So, like... Because, you know, every turn, it does a reflect of some sort. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Focus. Repose. Undulate. It's safer to do physicals because he just counterattacks instead of reflecting. Yeah, I can't. I gotta just call it shot again, because I cannot risk that getting reflected. Oh, he makes them all counter. That's terrifying. Nice hit, though. Alright, now. We go for it. We going hard, baby. No! Oh, Jimmy, we love you. Goodbye! Analyze. Alarm clock. Oh, right. Not alarm clock. Well, it doesn't matter because he got startled anyway. And a burn. Can't immolate again, so just call it shot. Sunny day. Screw it. Just guard. Yeah, just guard. The analysis, the weak point's still on him. So, next chance I get to put a big hurt on him. Alright, here we go again. Immolate, buff. Kung Fu Punch is still on cooldown, that's cool. Yeah, just do that. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about! 104,000! Get out of here! Level 61. Just don't magic barrier. Don't magic barrier. Yay! Next up is that Andrew? Yeah. Do I want to go back? Let's go back and grab Hitami. Hitami punch. Yeah. Punch is probably next, but let's grab Hitami. Even when I don't have to switch, I still want to switch because I don't. Nah, you know what? Let's just do it with Lars. He's good enough. The redirect lets you get the combo off better. Oh no, it's the math town. Oh, hey there, 9. I don't even know why I'm here. Three plus 2 equals 5? Is that what it wants from me? 1, 4, 9. And plus 3 equals 4, and... No. No. What could this be? 6, 5, 6, 9, 3, 1, 7. Oh, dust. No. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, I guess not, huh? Five plus 9 and 9 minus 5 and 9 minus 1 and 3 plus 1. None of those work. And none of them work with 6. And none of them work with 9. None of them work with 7. Two, 1, 2, 4, 9, 3, 1. Yeah, that makes sense. This one makes sense, but this one doesn't. Multiplication, maybe? No, no way. With 1 and 7? I don't understand. You're gonna tell me why you're here. If shaking me will bring you serenity, then shake away, young man. Well, maybe it will. 3 and 5, 2 and 3. So this is also right, is the thing, because 3 and 5 make 8. So there's 2 solutions there, if I'm understanding it right. Or, no, it can't. I was gonna say, or is it just like, you know, smallest to biggest, but no, because it leads in a circle. There's no start point. So it's always in biggest to smallest, depending on, well, I suppose, no, it can't be, because this can either be never bigger than this one, or never smaller than this one or the other. I thoroughly don't get it. Of course, this might still be wrong. And it's only right like that. If I just leave. Is there anyway, can I like punch them? No. Burn them? No. Slimer them? No. Scare them? Well, I'm all out of ideas. There's 9 panels. What if I just made them all different numbers? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're all different numbers now. No. Heart Prison. Andrew puzzle. Oh. You have to have them all add up to 9. That's why this guy's here. That's dumb. Well, obviously that needs to be, so that's 8, 9, and... I feel dumb, but also that's dumb. So it balances out. Oh, that was just for the puzzle for the box anyway. And it's not like I want to change my Chad dad. 80 whole magic attack. Woo! Well, where do I go then? Over here, probably. Well, I feel silly. After not even using the item. Stop it. The jokers. Peptalk. Revive. Moving on. Guy's got a knife. Oh, here it comes. Stab and stab. We'll say, it's not a lot to the Heart Prison when I'm not stuck on a dumb puzzle. A dumb puzzle that I did not even need to do. So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat the boss at the end of here. But maybe. Because the thing is, it's 4 targets. And you need to kill one of them first. So I could set it up such that I immolate on a turn where the one I need to target is weak pointed. And that should one-shot that one and heavily damage the rest. That could do it. I'm wondering if I should bring Hitobi or Lars for that. Oh, excuse me. Might want to bring Lars after all, actually. Just because he can take the hits. Yeah, smile away, Joker. After 8 parts of this, as much as I love this game, I am ready to be done with it. Just the Dark Dungeon. So the Dark Dungeon is like a board game that you walk across and fight things, sort of like Mr. Beaver's house, the Ultimate Construction. Except that it's 100 floors long, and it's a real pain. It's a lot like the Abyss in Wild Arms, if you're familiar. Oh, it's time for the scary clock. Well, you want a fast fight? You got it, boss. Alright. You just start with a Ghost Fire on turn 1. Buff Andrew. Focus. Kung Fu Punch. Undulate. Oh, chuckles. Next turn, go Cold Shot, just Comforting Smile, I guess. Analysis, set up the Metabolize, and Rejuvenate. This is gonna be... Okay, he's just accelerating the clock. That's fine, because he's not living another turn. Yeah, you're going real fast, aren't you? Immolate. Nice, Lars, taking that one for me. Yeah, that's gotta be Lars is the ways to go. 113,000 damage. Wanted a fast fight? I'd give you a fast fight. The four bosses at the end of here have about 60,000 HP each, thereabouts. So if I could weak spot all of them, I mean, whew, I just one-shot the fight, but unfortunately that's not an option. But yeah, doing over 30,000 actually might be dangerous, because that might set them to the desperation move. We'll see about that. I think that's Punch? What's the Koi emotion? Who's got that? Yeah, I think it's Punch, and then Hitami, and then Jimmy for the last one. We're in this scary place again. Now I need to remove Lars first. Then put in Punch. That's not right. Okay. Sure, we'll go with that. Give him... He's gonna need to pickpocket for the upcoming fight, I know that. And... sort of put whatever on him. He'll be slow, but that's fine. The upcoming boss is a stealing boss, so in fact Helga should also get Master Criminal. If you remember the golden statue fight from Mr. Marvelous's house, it's gonna be that again, in a sort of way. Go back to Flower. Bust, buff. Roughhouse. $780. Unneeded. Flower Jimmy is plenty strong. Oh. Boo. Steal Mac. If I get the chance. I did not. Over 4,000 experience per fight. It's pretty nice. Just any more HP and MP I can scrape out. You know, any more survivability for Jimmy would be really appreciated. Because he's going to be asked to do a lot of heavy lifting in the upcoming fights. In the upcoming super boss. I came closer and there were turtles. Punch is really just along for the ride here on this one. He's not accomplishing much. It kind of looks like the Slamber, right? Probably just set dressing. Moving on. Yeah, a whole bunch of them. Can't say I'm too concerned about getting a good weapon for Punch. I mean, I'm not keeping him. Even though he does have called shot Kung Fu Punch, which is real nice. So if I really wanted to grind imagination, that's the way to do it. And just have, like, Hitami be the one to clear the fights. Because she's pretty well capable of it. I'll take a ladder. I ain't looking for anything. I never did do the Marvelous side quest. I never did, like, find Andrew to... Or not Andrew, whatever the Frog Brother's name is, to cheer up Mr. Marvelous. Whoops. Oh, wow. Sure, give him a cola. I'll have to buy more of those soon. Back above 200,000 bucks. That's nice. So, if you remember, when you fought this guy the first time, the more pieces you stole, like, the stronger he got. It's a little different in this case. You have to steal all the parts in order to be able to damage him. So that happens first. So, imagine Goon. I should have started Goon. And the chances are pretty low. Punch has a natural plus 10% steal chance, though, which is really nice. And you're just gonna have to deal with the miasma. Just comforting smile every turn, basically. Andrew's not accomplishing anything at the moment. Let's go ahead. I need one more turn. Let's called shot now. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to take the last treasure on Punch's turn. And then I could just nail him next turn. Yep. Although, no analysis on him. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go for it anyway. And a burn. Immolate. Buff. Focus. Kung Fu Punch. And... I don't know, just guard. Punch, you're not needed. He's thick! Alright. Ghost Fire, Comforting Smile, Rejuvenate. Alright, Punch, you're invited again. Cold Shot, Sunny Day, Analysis, Cold Shot again, because I don't want you to waste the Analysis in case Andrew goes first. Yeah, and yeah, he would have. Okay. Yeah, we still got Mana Burn going. Immolate, buff. Pulverizing Light. Kung Fu Punch. Hit him very hard! That's what we're talking about, baby! He's chunky. Latter, it was just a low roll. $25,000. Hey. And Punch, get out of my party. I can't even tell what it... Oh, it's rosy cheeks. I'm like, is it crying? Because that's heat to me. Clear. Take him out of my party. Rejection hurts. Keep me back in. Oops. Get her fitted again. Not Cartoon Hammer, but Supernova. And then both the badges. And Glowing Totem. And then, like, what skills does she already have because of all those? She already has Thermal Bomb and Rough House. Okay, yeah, she needs Kung Fu Punch. Kung Fu Punch, and let's go ahead and give her Soul Sparks, because she's fast. 234, 227, that's close. Yeah, with the plus 25 all stats, Jimmy risks outspeeding Helga, which means she wouldn't be able to buff him. That would be real bad. Alright, first thing, let's go back to Smile and restock on some items. So I'm getting a little low. Speaking of which, I mentioned that like everyone left Smile, but look who came back. It's Miss Robin. And she has all like late game weapons. But, get a few of these. That's it, and then you can get Friendship Stone. Yay! I got a meaningless collectible. Back to the prison. And the question is, do I want to bring Hitomi or Lars into the last one? I think I'll try Hitomi first, but we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Just go left. See how that works out for me. Oh god, that's terrifying. As is her... Oh, right, she needs her unique, manual to, use the big one. So no Soul Sparks, unfortunately, but Thunder Screen. She needs that. That's why you build her mix, just because that scales off both stats. Can I go into the Goyle's room? No. I suppose while I'm here, get some more flower levels. Oh, that's scary. Now Hitami will be faster because Jimmy no longer has the 25% agility boost. Jimmy's more than enough though. Yeah, doing quadruple damage due to the support thing. Actually, let's, for now, put on positive work ethic and have Hitami clear the fights. That's the sound that makes. Man, the power of love is real strong. Eh. That's not it. The weapon from here actually is probably pretty good. So I'll keep an eye out for it. I'll look for the code. I'll have to make sure to restore Hitami's mana before we get to the boss fight, that's for sure. She's gonna burn through it pretty quick. That's terrifying. Counters here are real scary. Not scary enough, though. Regular experience here is really nice, that's for sure. To the right, to the right. Super Yesman probably does somewhere along the lines of 600 damage with his hits with that quadruple multiplier up. Yikes. He agrees with you so hard, you start to change your opinion. I don't like that. They really knew what were the most dangerous regular enemies, that's for sure. Another elevator. I feel a little bit like I'm going in circles. So something very dumb, if you want to restore mana, outside of combat, it's best to, like, put on item boosting equipment beforehand, because that'll count. So, when I go to restore Hitami's mana right after this battle, I'm going to first put on the everything bag and the jacket of pockets first, so that the colas are more effective. Now, use the colas on her. Put on your soda pants. Now back to the burning tuxedo plus the sun badge. Okay, well, I didn't find the thing. Too bad. Oh, that's a little spooky. It's Mr. Cat. Well, he can be real nasty. Good thing Jimmy has sleep proof, actually. That's gonna be really important. Most of my party's sleep proof. I think only Andrew might not be. He might actually be. So the first turn, of course, is always really boring because I have to wait an extra turn before immolates up. I can, yeah, buff Andrew. Focus. Kung Fu Punch. Witness range is really give it to him on the first turn. pretty good. Called shot. Let's just comforting smile ahead of time. Analysis. Might regret this. Ah! I was right to try to protect him, but I didn't have the right thing to do it. Okay then. Helga goes first, a pep talk. Andrew just needs to start guarding. And then give him the ants on Hitomi's turn. I mean, it's worth it to go for this setup, because it's just so strong. It's a one-shot when it works. Alright, should be working now. Mana burn, immolate, buff. Then Andrew can start, other people can start doing things again. So, pulverizing light, and Kung Fu Punch. It should go Helga, Jimmy, Andrew, Hitomi, Andrew. Did I do something wrong? Or is that only 50,000? Does he just have really high magic defense or something? Man, why only 57,000? Jeez. I thought this was a good character. Oh, he's yowling in pain. Here comes the business. Helga's on heal. Permanent heal duty now. That's non-negotiable. Called shot. Comforting smile. Kung Fu Punch. And throw a cola on Jimmy. Immolate, Sunny Day, Pulverizing Light, and your Serene. Okay, they all made it. Whew. Mr. Cat's still scary. I think it's bad when he's doing those huge attacks every other turn, and he starts doing them every turn. Blech. Last one is Jimmy. It's the pulsating mass, naturally. I don't know when the fight starts, so we'll save periodically. See how just Jimmy does, or if I need more. I need more gas than that. Wow. Oh. That's why I didn't do that much damage. Because I have Brainiac turned off. Brainiac? I'm a big dumb. So I don't need more juice. I just need Brainiac. Pow! Right in the 13. Startled. Okay, fine, I'll hit with everyone then. But I don't need to this time because now Jimmy can't get startled. Yeah, nice try. 82, getting up there in levels. The wiki does say you can beat the super boss at level 65, but realistically that's just sort of the lowest level you can get to it at. You can't really get to it any sooner. Because, like, everyone that you get in the post-game starts at level 60 no matter what. Oh. Rotating death disc. It's a lot of attack, but it's not a lot of magic. So for a balanced Jimmy, I guess. I suppose it's actually really close, because that 50 is after everything's being multiplied. That black cat has the most HP of any regular enemy in the game. Not enough, though! Because even the regular version of it has like 1100, so this souped up version I think is like 25. Certainly not wanting for experience, that's for sure. Dollars are getting up there nicely too, again, even after paying 200k. So at this point I have, I think, just 2 of the stones, maybe 3. Because I got one from getting the high scores in all of the arcade games. Well, now I don't know which way to go. I got real turned around. I think this just leads back to the entrance, doesn't it? This way, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try Hitomi for the super boss. We shall see if she's good enough. Unluck's gonna play a part, because just getting beat down is a very real fear. Do I get to see leg spot again? This is nice how MP efficient this killing method is. And then I fed the killing data until all the humans were dead. All of you, all of them, except for you 5. Yep, that's exactly why I set up other characters. Sorry, I accidentally nudged the volume control on my headphones, so it got really loud in my ears. Just to see Timmy's theme starts playing like bum 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 bum. Wonder if you even can avoid these enemies, like cancel out from these enemies if you're high enough level, or if there is no level high enough. That looks like it. Alright, so Hitomi, put on your soda pants for a minute, please. Thank you. You may put on your real pants again. Before I step in there, I am going to save the game and take a bathroom break. Be right back. I don't know if the super boss is in here, or if it's like you fight a boss here and then you go back to the main area and then there's the super boss. This might be a false step, or it might be the... Oh, it's the big one. It's the big one. So, all the nightmare zones thus far have represented fears. Some specifically Jimmy's fears, some more general fears. This is no exception. The Heart Prison contains Jimmy's deepest, darkest fear. The thing he's been worried about the whole time, and that he's a burden to his family, and they resent him for it. So this is him fighting his biggest, most horrible fear. What are you doing here? This is our secret spot. We're having a family meeting. Yeah, it's for family only. Beat it, nerd! Wait a minute. He looks familiar. I think his name is Timmy. Are you sure? I don't know any Timmy. Actually, Angel Food Cake, I think it's Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. I'd almost forgotten about that guy. I guess he's back like some lost little puppy. What a pain. What is he doing here anyway? I don't know, but seeing his dumb face again really pisses me off. Jimmy, can't you see you're causing us distress? It would be best if you just leave. He's not going to leave. Idiots like that have to be put in their place. I normally abhor violence, but look at him. What choice do we have? I just hope my dress doesn't get stained with his blood. So the super boss is against the family. And I think it would be really cool to, like, bring Punch, Jonathan Bear, and Hitami to this fight. So you can be, like, your friends and stolen property versus their family. But I ain't doing that just for a joke. So, the thing about this fight, Helga must die first. She has Sunshine. She can heal the rest of the party, their party, for 60%. It might be a little less, but when she gets below half, basically, she will full heal the party. She'll only do it once, but I'd rather not chew through that 30,000 HP a second time, because she's got 60k. I think Lars has like 80k and the other two are 70, something like that. But you may note, 60k is lower than 100k. I can one-shot her, and not only can I one-shot her, I can potentially put a big dent in the rest of the party, the rest of them. The order you want to go is Helga, Andrew Buck, I think, and then Lars almost doesn't matter. So, first turn is going to be just soften them up a bit. Buff Andrew. Actually, buff Hitami. Focus. Roughhouse. Lunar Serene. We are going to hit them all, because I want to put a lot of work into everyone's HP once I do the big combo with Jimmy. Okay. Cold Shot. Sunny Day. Analysis. Protect and Lovely on Andrew. That was close. Oh, everyone got startled, so... Yeah, okay, so it didn't make it onto her, so I've got to do the setup again. Just Comforting Smile, Analysis, and just protect Helga with from magic. Everyone's... Yeah, can't do that to me now. Okay, here we go. Here comes the big one. Mana Burn. Immolate. Buff. Kung Fu Punch on Andrew. Kung Fu Punch on Andrew. And let's let her rip. No! Obviously, that seems like an instant restart, but I think I can actually pull it back. Let's try. High five herself. Because it didn't consume the weak point on Helga. So I can try to set it up again. Alarm clock. No. Rejuvenate. No. Alarm clock. Smoke bomb. If, oh, she's gonna heal next turn. That's a bummer. Oh, and I got startled again. Alarm clock. That's in a log. Ugh, yeah, that's all my hard work done. Gone. But I can still win it. Okay, called shot. High five. Ants on a log. Smoke bomb. Yikes! I mean, that's the weak point for you, but yikes. Yeah, I don't think so. Ugh. Alright, let's try again. Mana burn. Immolate. Buff. Nutrition cube on yourself. Then there's Serene. That's what I'm talking about. That's the big damage. Oh. Okay. Helga moves first. Pep talk. Rejuvenate. Protect and lovely on Helga. It's a bummer. Okay, well, I did say that this was the panic button. Imagine Phoenix. Sacrifice. And high five on him to try to make sure he gets to his turn. Oof, ow. Oh, that was the weak point, right? We gotta steal. Andrew's kind of low. Helga alarm clocks heat to me, or she pep talks heat to me, and then Andrew uses it on Jimmy. That's good. fine. Okay. Jimmy, called shot. Nutrition cube. Alarm clock. Andrew kind of goes last, so his revives are a bit safer. That's fine. Oh. Okay. It's not buffed anymore. Let's try it. It might be enough to get Andrew out. Mana burn. Immolate. And an alarm clock. That's fine. Yes! Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so Buck's gonna be real dangerous now. Unfortunately, no one can outspeed Helga to get Hitami up before she does, because I'm gonna have Helga use Sunny Day. That's non-negotiable. Do a called shot and a super cola. Yikes! Mana burn. Yep. Well, said I got him for a reason. Focus. Kung Fu Punch. Nice! Oh, okay, now it's just Lars. Now, when Lars wakes up, he is dangerous. So I'm going to Calming Breeze, Pep Talk. A little extra on Helga. Not that dangerous, actually. Immolate's ready. Sure. Even without the called shot, let's do it before mana burn runs out. Focus is still going. Let's throw on a rejuvenate as well. Just barely anything. Jimmy, go ahead and use a super cola on yourself. Helga, heal him. I feel like he's going to counter next turn, so I don't want to hit him with a physical. I'll just have Andrew guard. Hit him with a magic. I was right. Not that much damage, though. Called shot. It's buff Hitami. Kung Fu Punch is still a couple turns out. Magical Heartbeat to reset the cooldowns. Lunar Serene. I have no idea if Lunar Serene counts as physical or magic. I think it's counted as magic, so I think this is gonna hurt. Yeah, well, bummer. Okay, revert. Here we go. Mana burn. Immolate, buff. Revive. Ah, butts! Sunny Day to get... no, that's not necessary. Pep Talk. Focus. And with that Kung Fu Punch. Itami gives herself some ants. It's a nice hit. Spacing out, so next turn it's gonna do something dangerous. So, Cold Shot. Let's go ahead and Sunny Day. And everyone else just guard. Yep. So he probably won't do it this turn. This coming turn. Mana burn. Immolate. Buff. Throw a cola on him. Kung Fu Punch. Oh, come on! Pep Talk. Pulverizing Light. Ants on a Log. Lars the hero, man. Cold Shot. No. Comforting Smile. Super Cola. Rejuvenate. Try it again. Mana burn. Immolate. Buff. Crush. Milky Way Fists. It's not magic. Here we go. That was a good one. 28,000. Oh, that was a big crit. Let's take this slow. I was like, I could just rush them down. Don't rush them down. Restore. Restore. Spacing out, just chill next turn. Cold Shot. Comforting Smile. Give him a cola. Have some ants. Got everything up. Immolate. Let's buff Andrew, who will Kung Fu Punch, who will focus and Kung Fu Punch, spreading out the damage. And Lunar Serene. Magic Barrier. That's gonna suck, but Andrew's still gonna hit him. I finally caught what it says when he uses Kung Fu Punch. It says Sayonara. We got him! Family Stone. I'm so tired of dealing with you. Life's much easier when you're not around. You're so annoying. All I wanted was to forget you, but here you are again. Every second spent dealing with you is wasted time. We have more productive things to do. What are you trying to prove? Do you think you can force us to love you? And like capitalism, this is something that Jimmy just isn't strong enough to deal with. So you just leave. I've seen some people say that, like, after you beat the family boss, you should be able to get a different ending. Like, did you watch what happens after you beat the family? It ain't much. It's not great. So, I think that's a good place to end the game. Yeah, there's the dark dungeon and the dark demon, but honestly, it's boring. It takes forever. It takes like 5 hours to do the dark dungeon. And the dark demon, he has a gimmick where he like shuffles your form every turn, and like he has so much HP. He has 150,000 HP, and then you can fight him again and he has 225,000. I don't wanna. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to park myself down next to Mr. Marvelous, who I have not helped, and I'm gonna call it. I think I've done enough. I got like 3 of the stones. That's pretty good. Me too, Mr. Marvelous. Me too. And this has been Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, one of my favorite games from the whole bundle. The only things that really beat it are like Pyre and Celeste, and this is just a good RPG. Just a real good RPG. But that's it. We beat the super boss. We did like 95% of the side content. That's more than I usually do. I'm not the 100%ing type. So, that's it. That's the end of Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. It will not be on the schedule anymore, which means I've got to edit next week's schedule because I did think I would need to have another session. But 8 videos, that's the new record. And I don't know if anything's going to beat that, because anything that would take long enough, like maybe that survival management game that I played yesterday, yeah, if you wanted to play that to some sort of completion, that would probably take a lot of videos, a lot of streams. But that's not the kind of game I want to play. So I don't know if there's even going to be anything else in the whole bundle set that is as long as that. If I ever do Pyre's like maybe 20 hours. Celeste, if I ever wanted to do that, it's like 10. I can't imagine what would be longer and what would make me want to finish playing it, you know? But,